My friend, this just shattered things behind the scenes in the NFL. Three-time AFC giants, including one desperate for a reliable wide receiver, have simultaneously moved to try and sign a three-time championship-winning veteran who just became a free agent. His decision could change the final stretch of the season, and one of those times is much closer than you think. If you believe that this year we're going to bring home the Super Bowl, leave a like and subscribe, because I'm going to tell you why this has become an absolute priority, and which franchise is leading the race without anyone noticing. The Buffalo Bills are no strangers to big forced changes to reshape their roster, but a potential acquisition of Adam Thielen could be one of the most impactful decisions in recent years. The 35-year-old wide receiver, who announced that the 2025 season would be his last, was recently released by the Minnesota Vikings and is now attracting the attention of several teams. While the Denver Broncos and Pittsburgh Steelers are in the running, the Buffalo Bills appear to be leading the race for his services. Thielen's career has been simply spectacular. A two-time Pro Bowl selection and 2017 All-Pro, he has consistently been one of the NFL's most reliable wide receivers. While his best years may be behind him, he still has a lot to offer, especially for a team like the Buffalo Bills, who desperately need an experienced receiver who can relieve the pressure on their star quarterback, Josh Allen. With a receiving core that has been inconsistent at best this season, Thielen's veteran leadership and reliability could provide the stability Buffalo needs to go far in the playoffs. The Buffalo Bills wide receiver situation has been a major topic of discussion throughout the 2025 season. While Khalil Shakir and Dalton Kincaid have shown flashes of brilliance, neither has managed to establish themselves as the team's undisputed #1 wide receiver. Adding Thielen to the roster would give Josh Allen a proven weapon in the passing game, someone capable of making safe catches when needed. But it's not just Thielen's skill set that makes him an ideal option. It's his experience and understanding of the game that would make him the perfect complement to Buffalo's powerful offense. But the possibility of Thielen joining the Bills goes beyond his individual talent. His potential signing could signify a shift in Buffalo's overall approach for the remainder of the season. The Bills have made it clear they are in win-now mode, and by adding an experienced player like Thielen, they would be sending a message to the entire league that they are fully focused on pursuing the coveted Super Bowl title. With so many teams eyeing Thielen, this signing could be a crucial step in strengthening the offense and making a serious run for the championship. Of course, Thielen's decision isn't as simple as choosing between Buffalo and other times. The Broncos and Steelers also need reinforcements at the wide receiver position, and Thielen could be a valuable addition to their rosters. But it's hard to deny Buffalo's allure. With Josh Allen leading the offense and a playoff-focused team, Thielen could very well be the missing piece to take the Bills to a new level. The chance to play for a time with Super Bowl aspirations in front of one of the league's most passionate fan bases could be an irresistible temptation for Thielen. While we await his decision, one thing is certain: Adam Thielen's arrival could be the spark the Buffalo Bills need to take their offense from good to great. Whether it's his veteran leadership, his reliable receptions, or simply the confidence Thielen can inspire in Josh Allen and the rest of the offense, this signing has the potential to change the game for Buffalo. As the Bills continue their playoff run, Thielen's decision could define the course of the season. If he chooses Buffalo, the chances of reaching the Super Bowl will be more promising than ever. Does signing Thielen by Buffalo make sense? For Josh Allen and the Bills' offense, it seems like an obvious choice, but the big question remains: will Thielen choose the Bills and add his name to the growing list of veterans who have rescued success in Buffalo? And while Adam Thielen's name heats up behind the scenes in Buffalo, news from the other side of the ball completely changes the mood for the next game. As the Buffalo Bills prepare for a crucial Week 14 matchup against the Cincinnati Bengals, a new complication arises: the potential absence of Bengals defensive star Trey Hendrickson. The All-Pro edge rusher, sidelined since Week 9 with a pelvic injury, remains questionable for the game, creating a huge gap in quarterback pressure. This completely changes the course of the game for both teams, as the Bills prepare to face an already vulnerable Bengals defense. Hendrickson's absence could be a major advantage for the Bills' offense. The Bengals have struggled to pressure the opposing quarterback without him, and Hendrickson's ability to disrupt the running game has been a key component of the team's defensive strategy. In fact, without Hendrickson on the field, the Bengals have recorded only 3 sacks in their last 3 games, far below their usual standard. If Hendrickson is unable to play, the Bengals will have to rely on other players, such as Joseph Osai and Miles Murphy, to fill the void. But it's clear that none of them can replicate Hendrickson's impact on the field. For the Bills, this represents a golden opportunity to protect Josh Allen and exploit the Bengals' weak defense. Buffalo's offensive line has been the target of criticism this season, season, especially due to injuries to key players. However, the Bills' ability to protect Allen was evident last week against the Steelers, when backups Ryan Van DeMark and Alec Anderson stood out, preventing any sacks. If Hendrickson is out, Buffalo may have more time in the pocket, allowing Allen to find his rhythm and make deep plays. But don't think the Bengals are out of the running. Even without Hendrickson, Cincinnati has a talented defensive roster and will be motivated to bounce back after the difficulties of the last few weeks. The Bills will need to stay focused and take advantage of the opportunity created by Hendrickson's potential absence. This game is crucial for both teams, and the importance of the match couldn't be greater. However, while the Bills may have a breather against the Bengals, on the other hand, a new injury in Buffalo has raised an alarm that no one wanted to see in Week 14. While the Bills' offense looks to bolster its firepower with the potential acquisition of Adam Thielen, its defense could suffer a major setback with Joey Bosa's injury. The defensive line star, a key player for the team this season, suffered a hamstring injury during the Week 13 victory against the Pittsburgh Steelers. His participation in the upcoming game against the Bengals is uncertain, and the uncertainty surrounding his availability is a cause for concern. Bosa has been an absolute force for the Bills, recording 5 sacks and leading the league with 5 fumbles. His ability to unsettle the quarterback and create chaos in the backfield has been invaluable, and his absence could leave a significant gap in the defense. The Bills have already had to deal with several injuries this season, and losing Bosa for an extended period could compromise their playoff aspirations. What makes this situation even more precarious is the uncertainty surrounding Bosa's recovery. As we've seen with players like Dalton Kincaid, hamstring injuries can linger and cause problems for weeks. Bosa has been a tireless player for the Bills this season, but the severity of his injury remains uncertain. While the team is optimistic about his recovery, the Bills may have to adjust their defensive game plan if Bosa is unable to take the field against the Bengals. Concern is heightened by the continued absence of left tackle Dion Dawkins, who remains in concussion protocol. Dawkins' injury has already forced the Bills to rely on reserves like Van DeMark, who had an admirable performance against the Steelers. But with Bosa and Dawkins environmentally sidelined, the Bills' ability to protect Allen and pressure opposing quarterbacks could be significantly compromised. With the Bills' playoff chances at stake, every game is crucial. With Adam Thielen potentially joining the Bills, Trey Hendrickson's injury leaving a gap in the Bengals' defense, and Joey Bosa's uncertain situation, how will these factors shape the Bills' chances of going far in the 2025 playoffs? Leave your opinion here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later to update you with the latest Buffalo Bills news.